Not everything. And not more than half of what I had. I gave Zevran some Dalish gloves, which he seemed to appreciate. Manawydan has ashen gloves that do more cold damage than her charged bits did electricity damage, which now she's got blizzard will be useful. Liliana now has Dalish armour and Falondin's reach. Alistair, I've not given him any more equipment, but I have given him the statuette. I've given Wynne the oak branch because more magic, more constitution, keep her alive a bit longer, and more nature damage, which means that the earthquake will actually have more than just control effect. Barkspawn. Well, that was simple. Sten, nothing I have is really any better for him than what he's already got. How silly would he look in Dalish armour? None. I'm actually disappointed. Put him back into Dwarven armour. Okay. Morrigan, I've given the Enchanter's Staff that who just had it? Well, Wynne had it. And I've also given Wynne some boots, because it occurred to me she didn't have boots before. They don't have much armour, but it's something. She currently has gauntlets that do fire damage. She has nothing that does fire damage. Spirit resistance and spell resistance, or willpower? Right.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good. I'm
Well,
sure
let's
you'll
go
be pleased with the goods, my boy.
Selling some more stuff. I've nearly sold half of it. That has +2 attack. Other than that, they're the same. That's what I just took from Lily. So yeah, that can go. Charged mitts can go. Leather gloves can go. I only found the Juggernaut boots and gloves. Didn't find the Juggernaut armour. That'll still be in there somewhere. Clan shield and Defender shield. Let's compare them with what Alistair's got. Yeah, they're just objectively worse. Yeah, that's interesting, so I'll keep hold of it and put it in the thingy. Silver cord. I'm just going to sell these because we can use them. Right, gifts. I Don't know who most of the rest of the gifts are. The Grave Silver Ball isn't a gift, it's just valuable. I don't know why I didn't sell that before. Right, that's got me to half my inventory free. Right, and I fed the cat again. There's me cone attacks. There we go. I can close off now. Although technically I want to keep that slot free for fire. And I'll save there, because why not? And get back to
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
the elves, because that still needs finishing off as far as I know. Does it? Do I still need to talk to the elves? I'll talk to the elves. Let's be on the safe side. Okay, that's still in the forest. That's a bloody corpse.
As you say.
That's many spiders. Making the most of her boosted cold damage. Frankly unnecessary.
Very
Look
well.
at this bloody corpse. I am going to have to reset the tolerance on Wind's Earthquake.
Make heavy praise.
Cleanse area. I've missed having that before.
And you'd like...
I shall do it.
Small grease trap. How are you searching that? Tactics. Win. Enemy clustered with at least 4 allies.
What manner of beast is this?
Enough allowed.
Code of cold. That's fire, not cold. My apologies, that's cold. Sure, you can search that from down here. What are you doing? Just throwing rocks at them and seeing what drops out?
As you say.
Another bloody corpse. Somewhere.
Manner of beast is this?
It's a giant spider. It does what it says on the tin. Okie dokie. Okay.
Another down.
Shattered. It hadn't occurred to me that crushing prison shatters frozen enemies. Well, that's going straight in air tactics. Clustered. At least 3 allies. Let's go for enemy status. Frozen isn't there. Let's go for immobilized. Crushing prison. I could indeed get another tactic slot out of the book. But given that it increases skill and mana is considerably further ahead of others for skill because of...
It is done. The essence of the
Fade.
wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go.
Do you know about its connection to the curse?
I suspected. But Zathrian did not like to talk about that. Nonetheless, the curse is over, and no one else will be subjected to it. It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens. Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear.
Thank you.
It has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war, but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you.
Excellent. Now, you wanted to go hunting.
Now that the forest is clear, I am free to hunt a pelt of my own. Then Dana will be mine.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting more to come of that. That's a lot of people.
There are places where the...
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
Well, Alistair's, pretty much wearing a kitchen. Must have been pretty absorbed. Who are you?
My name is Alora. I am the master herder in charge of caring for the Hala. Not as exciting as being a Grey Warden, but the Hala are vital to us.
What is a Hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call landships. They are our companions and our guides.
What do humans call landships? So they're not mounts.
We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
Why is this one separate?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others.
Curse is ended. Anything I can do?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
I'll try to calm it.
No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me.
Okay, let's take a look.
And? What do you think?
I can't tell.
I am glad you attempted it regardless. I will watch her for a while longer and see if her condition changes. I am grateful for your assistance, friend.
Huh. Greater survival skill would likely be needed to be certain. Okay. Go on then. Why do I still have... Oh, pick those up on the way here. Okay, don't think that's gonna do it.
Come to check on my Hala and I again, have you? I don't know. Do you have it?
Let's try it again. I still can't
I'm
tell.
glad you attempted it regardless. I know. It was kind of you to try. I will watch her for a while.
Okay, good use of a book. I know there are a lot of people to talk to, but I also know there is more to be done in this world. Hello?
I understand we will be joining you in battle as soon as the hunters have recovered. I look forward to it.
Could you look forward at me? There's the way out. Is it past these guys? It's past these guys.
As you
You
say.
remind
Okay.
me of Lady Cecily.
Who?
She was an Orleasian lady.
Yeah.
My mother served her until she died, and Lady Cecily let me stay instead of turning me out on the street. You are like her in some ways. You have the same poise, the same air of nobility.
Oh, child, I am hardly noble.
But nobility isn't just something you are born with. I have met nobles who are very petty and mean, complete degenerates. Then, there are people with a certain dignity and grace. It draws you to them, no matter who you are or who they are. I think the lowest peasant can have the most noble spirit, and it will always shine through. It is this nobility of spirit that you share with Cecily.
June, god of the craft. We dedicate all our crafts to June, for it is he who taught the people to bend the branches of trees to make our bows and to fashion coverings of furs and ironbark. Without June, who would we have the Aravel or the harness for our holler? When the people were young, we wandered the forests without purpose. We drank from streams and ate the berries and nuts that we could find. We did not hunt, for we had no bows. We wore nothing, for we had no knowledge of spinning or needlecraft. We shivered in the cold nights and went hungry through the winters, when all the world was covered in ice and snow. And our armour attests this. Then Silas, the half-keeper, came and gave us fire and taught us how to feed it with wood. June taught us how to fashion bows and arrows and knives that we could hunt. We learned to cook the flesh of the creatures we hunted over Silas's fire, and we learned to clothe ourselves in the furs and skins. Not very much, though, and the people were no longer cold and hungry.
Why, thank you, Liliana. It is very kind of you to say that.
So, who sells things around here? Is it you? Do you sell things?
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Denala?
Yes, I do.
You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain?
I've got the scarf, haven't I?
That is her scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her?
She died from the curse.
The Keeper told me the truth? Are you certain?
She sends you her love.
Oh. I see. At least she is at peace. Here is the amulet, as I promised. Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shira, fare you well.
Well. Do you sell things around here?
Let us pray to the creators, Lethaline. All-Father,
Nope.
may you forgive our part in this tragedy. Would our sons and daughters have died if not for our pride? Valentina.
Seriously. Who's the shop?
He would come to us in the end, but today he turned a blind eye. And
Sod
for
it.
that, we are thankful. For we are the days.
Now. Okay. Let's have a look at the journal. I'll come back to the Elven Ritual later. The Blight. Paragon of her kind. Gain Orzamer's aid in battling the Blight. Travel deep underground to the fabled city of Orzamer to earn the trust of her king and dwarven troops in your army. Right.
I shall do it.
Wherever Orzamer is. First, let's go to Soldier's Peak. Because... strange that I'm not walking across the map via potential encounters here. Oh!
You're awake. Did you feel it too? It was like the archdemon saw us. Saw us! What does that mean? I think... wait. Did you hear that?
Let's put a blizzard down, centered on...
As you say.
Kind of cold. Both of them. Okay, one of them's the Shriek Alpha. Shriek Alpha. It is shattered. Excellent. Let's go. And drink Illyrium. Right.
I guess it's like Duncan once said. We can sense them, and they can sense us. We'd best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
What will they send next? Darkspawn tax collectors?
Fortifications should be built around the camp.
How unnerving.
It will be more difficult to sleep here now.
What, no trap? No ambush? Huh. Some assassins.
It is begun.
That strikes me as fairly ambush.
Very well.
Okay.
You know, maybe this isn't the best time to be thinking about this, but I've something to ask you. Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon. And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up.
Friend outside the Grey Wardens? You are currently covered in blood, so this might not be the best time to talk about it. Might be an astute observation at this point, but go on.
I'm not talking about a friend, exactly. And no, it's not that sort of friend either. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only, I never knew about her. I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret, after all. But, after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking, and, well, I found out she's still alive. In Denerim.
Have you contacted her?
No. I thought about writing her, but I never did. And then we were called down to Ostagar, and I never got the chance. She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that...
The whole royal thing,
maybe it's
alright.
time I went to see her. With the blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know.
Yeah, we can try.
Could we? I'd appreciate that. If something happened to her and I never went to at least see her, I don't know if I could forgive myself. Her name is Goldana, and I think she remarried but still lives just outside the alienage. If we're in the area, then, well, it's worth a look.
Goldana, the one the Desire Demon took the form of in the Fade. It's weird, everyone in camp having their armor on. And covered in blood. So, that was a different kind of ambush.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
Where were we going before? Where are you going? Why? Put lots of stuff away.
Welcome back, Warden. As you can see, we've been busy. Cleaned the place up a bit. Even my brother Mikhail came out of hiding. Never will you find a finer smith. Also, got some goods stored here that might interest you. Buy them now before my cousins move it all someplace else.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Certainly.
By which I mean, let me sell you assorted crystals. And then let's have a look what you got. Manual Spirit Healer. You don't have a bag expansion. So for now, oh, fancy scrollers win. Have a scroll.
Oh, marvelous.
Andraste's Grace, I'm assuming Lily? Assuming.
Flowers? For me? They smell lovely. and there's something so familiar about them. These were my mother's flowers. She would sprinkle the dry petals amongst her clothes. Oh, they smell just like her. Thank you so much.
Inspired massive cunning. Well, I like you so much I got a neural implant. Sure. Okay, so let's go all the way across the country. That said, only twice as far as I went on the Dalish quest, without ever doing any of this map travelling. There we go. Took a while for it to realise I was being attacked. Excellent. That's got quite a few of them down. Let's free the shriek. You know what you're doing? Have some chain lightning on that one. That should get quite some traction. Excellent. They're going to die pretty quickly. They're not. Okay. Let's also take this down for the fun of it. I can only see so much at a time. This is annoying. Right. Okay. Is everything dead yet? Nope. One more shriek. Bye, frames. That's a lot of corpses.
I shall do it.
That's also a lot of darkspawn, considering we're on the opposite side of the map from the Blight. Oh. Please stop being so horribly slow. Okay, it appears to be when I press tab that everything goes awful. This is getting... Okay. When? What you doing? Never mind. Thank you. Yeah, the blights only come up still as far as Lothering. Frostback Mountains. Yeah, that looks dwarfy. That looks very dwarfy, except for it being tall. Bounty hunters. Logain sends his regards, does he? I decided it wasn't winter enough up here. Screw your grand entrances. I'm going around. Ooh, surface dwarfs.
Surface silks, half price.
I paid a ransom for a trade permit. They can't do this. I'm taking my caravan to Highever, where it's peaceful.
Perrin, you're named in yellow.
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armour and weaponry this side of Val Royeaux.
Previously owned?
Why pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy like new for much, much less?
And where do you get like new armour from?
Oh, here and there. Look, that's really not important. The important thing is, it's cheap. And just as good as what you'd find at a smithy.
Let's see.
Of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
His what now? Portrait of a goose girl. That's Sten, I take it. He likes his paintings. Knight Commander's plate. Remarkable topaz. My topaz isn't remarkable. None of that particularly appeals, so let's look at what I can sell you. A regular topaz.
King Logain will not suffer the delay of his appointed message.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Logain demands the allegiance of the
King
Desher,
Logain.
or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Well, I have urgent business to talk to the king.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
Oh, great. Well, the Grey Wardens need their traditional dwarven allies.
The Wardens killed King Kaelin and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Logain.
Well, that
Well,
is the royal
bollocks.
seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
In
You're
your
letting in a traitor?
face.
And a foreigner? In the name of King Logain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Logain is the traitor.
What? Lies and slander! King Logain will not suffer this. I will not suffer it. I'm his messenger.
Oh, you
Kill
raise your
each
sword
other
and
as
you will suffer.
But take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
Literally just off the doorstep. Let's catapult you. Ooh, glyph of warding. Okay. You there. You. Oh, you're tough. You're healing.
As you say.
That's simply not fair.
I never liked this part.
There we go.
You love Alistair.
Sorry?
Why is it you always feign ignorance? I've seen you together. I'd have to be blind, deaf, and buried 10 leagues underground not to notice. But you've said such things to me. Were they lies? Have you been playing with my feelings?
Oh.
What about Alistair then? What are you doing to him? He adores you.
What? What actually triggered this? But yes, and with Alistair, because I never actually started with Alistair.
I am sorry I had to force this on you. I couldn't stand by any longer wondering if I meant anything to you. And I believe you when you say that. We should talk later.
What? Where the hell did that conversation come from?
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched?
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden, though I don't know what help you will find.
Well, at that point, yeah, I have no idea what pissed Liliana off there, because I've literally not used any romantic interactions with Alistair. And also was just trying to loot a corpse, which, granted, I had just tried having a go at a guy for looting corpses. Bit dodgy ground there. Anyway, the elves sorted, cured, werewolves done, dusted. One howler, I'm too unsurvivable to work out what's going wrong. Anyway, so next week I'll come back and stop a Dwarven Civil War. Great. Because we don't have enough civil wars going around. See you then.